Hello, welcome to Bob's Dungeon. My name's Bob, I'll be your host. And as you can see, I'm out and about again, and it's so we can look at another creepy place. And this one's just on the outskirts of Brownstown, Indiana. And suffice it to say, it's another bridge. So let's go ahead and take a look. And here we are at the little bridge. As you can see, it's pretty secluded, edge of Brownstown. But it's a bigger road over there, a much bigger bridge. It's all over a little creek, which we'll take a look at after we walk over here. Now, I'm not sure of anything creepy that's ever happened at this little bridge, but at night it is pretty creepy. And this is over the side of the bridge, a little creek down there. And we'll look over the other side. There's the other side. Some little fishes down there. This road is way busier than you'd expect for such a little road. So we'll cross the bridge and then we'll go look under the bridge. We'll have to cross back to the other side because the other side looks like it might be easier to get under the bridge. So we're on the far side of the bridge now. So we'll head back and we'll take a look under the bridge, see what it looks like underneath. Because this side looks like it's a lot easier to get down there. The other side, portions of the bridge look a little bit more treacherous. And I have a tendency to fall. So we'll give this a shot. Try not to fall and break something, namely a bone. And we are now under the bridge. And no graffiti, which I always find weird under bridges. Not find any graffiti. Now if a car goes by overhead, it'll probably get pretty loud down here. So let's go ahead and try the apps I normally use here under the bridge, see if we can come up with something. I normally don't get anything from the apps that are because I think they're BS, but they are a lot of fun, I think. And sometimes they come up with some really neat responses. So let's go ahead and see what the apps can find. This is the Ghost Tube SLS, and it builds a wire frame around entities that it finds, that it picks up. And usually I only have luck with this in cemeteries and in graveyards. And it doesn't look like I want to pick up anything here under this bridge today. So let's move on to the next app. And this is the regular Ghost Tube app, which picks up electromagnetic readings and uses those readings to allow you to speak to entities with some pre-recorded stuff. And so let's see if we can pick something up. Is there anybody down here that wishes to speak to me? You can say whatever you want, because I'm listening. Do you hang out under this bridge much? Because I've been under a few bridges. This is pretty nice under here. Nope, nothing to say. Maybe tonight we'll try it again and see if you want to talk to me. And this is the Ghost Tube Vox, which allows you to pick up electromagnetic readings and uses them to create words and so forth. So let's see if we can pick something up with this. Is there anybody under here that wishes to speak to me? You can say whatever you want. I'm listening. Nothing? Just not talkative, huh? Alright, maybe you'll be talkative tonight then. And now we are back on top of the bridge. So we'll go ahead and use the apps up here. See if we can come up with something. Didn't have any luck under the bridge, but maybe we'll have luck up here. This is the Ghost Tube SLS, which again builds a wire frame if you pick something up. And I didn't have any luck under the bridge, and probably won't have any luck up here either. Nope, I'm not picking up a lot up here. Didn't think I would. So let's move on to the next app. And here's the regular Ghost Tube app. Is there anyone here that wishes to speak with me? You can say whatever you want. I'm listening. You find it funny I've almost gotten hit a couple times? You can tell me whatever you want. I'm listening. I'm guessing this is just a pretty dead area. So let's move on. And finally, the Ghost Tube Vox app. Is there anybody here who wishes to speak with me? I haven't heard anybody say anything to me yet. You can change all that and say hello. That would be nice. Am I bothering you? Are you even... Oh, there's something. Yeah? You can say more if you want.
Preset.
Oh yeah? Didn't understand a word you said. Tell you what though, I'll be back later tonight. Maybe at night you'll wish to say something. So let's just try it then, huh? And that was this small bridge in Brownstown during the day. We'll come back out here at night and see if we can get my apps to do anything creepy. But at night, this bridge is probably going to be a lot creepier, which is good. I like creepy. So let's wait till it gets dark and see what we can see. And here we are back on the bridge at night. As you can see, very desolate on the edge of Brownstown. And we're crossing the bridge now. And when we get over here, we'll look over the side. But, like I said earlier, I don't ever know of anything bad ever happening out here. There's a little bit more traffic than I thought there would be. Can't really see a lot at night over the side. We'll go look at on the other side. Well, can't see a whole lot. Can barely make out the rocks. But like I said, I don't know of anything bad ever happening out here at this bridge. But at night, it is very creepy. And even though it's kind of technically still in Brownstown, even though it's on the edge of town, still very lonely. Very creepy. We'll come back across the bridge and then go down and take a look under the bridge at night. And hopefully here in the dark I don't fall and hurt myself. But like I said, for a back road here in Brownstown, this has traveled a little bit more than I thought it would be. So let's cross the guardrail. And now we'll head down and take a look under. And here we are under the bridge again. Not a whole lot to see. Just that this is pretty much the same thing, only it's dark. So let's go ahead and check out the apps I've been using. Like I said earlier, I know they're kind of BS, but who knows what kind of things they'll say to us. Let's check them out. It's the Ghost Tube SLS, and it should build a wire frame if it picks up anything. But we didn't get anything during the day today, so I seriously doubt we'll pick up anything at night, except for that. Might be picking up the trees or limbs, but I can't seem to get it to do it again. Oh, there it goes. Who knows? Yeah, I think it's just picking up the little tree here. So let's move on. And here is the regular Ghost Tube app. I couldn't get it to say anything today. So let's see if we can get it to say something tonight. Hello? Is there anybody here that wishes to speak with me? You can say whatever you want. I'm listening. Is there nothing but frogs here? Fishes in the stream? You got anything for me? Okay, well, we'll move on then. And finally, the Ghost 2 Vox app. So, didn't get much under here today. You had something to say on top of the bridge. You got anything to say to me now? Under the bridge? Other than there's a lot more traffic than I thought there'd be back here. Okay, we'll try it upstairs then. And now we're back here on top of the bridge again. So we'll walk out here a little bit and we'll use the apps on top of the bridge at night. So here we go. It's the Ghost Tube SLS. I don't expect it to pick up anything up here on the bridge tonight. We didn't get anything during the day. So it's not surprising. Whoa. I think it was just picking up the guardrail. That's kind of weird. But other than it possibly picking up the guardrail there, I don't think we'll get anything in the night. So let's move on. And here is the regular ghost tube app. Is there anyone here that wishes to speak with me? You can say anything you want. I'm listening. Anything you want to tell me is perfectly okay. You had nothing to say during the day. Do you have anything for me at night? A little bit of an electrical reading. Anything else for me? Car. All right, we'll move on then.
Teresa.
Oh, Teresa. And that was my look at a little bridge in Brownstown, Indiana, kind of on the outskirts of Brownstown. And I kind of had to wrap things up real quick there at the end, so I wasn't able to find out what the ghost tube app was talking about when it said the name Teresa, nor was I able to get a chance to use the Vox app on top of the bridge, because something did happen that was creepy, but not supernatural creepy. Somebody kept showing up in a car on one side of the bridge, shining their lights down there at me. And then they drove by and they kind of parked in this side road for a long while and came back out and they shined their lights down the road at me again. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was like neighborhood watch thinking I was up to no good. I assure you I was not up to no good. Or it could have been someone wanting to mug me. Who knows? But, all I gotta say is, if you're a neighborhood watch or something like that, I'm sorry I bothered you. Sorry to have disturbed you. That was not my intent. If you were somebody wanting to mug me, thank you for not mugging me. And it would have been a waste of everybody's time because I don't have any money anyway. So, anyway, I didn't really get much from the apps when I did use them. But there was some interesting things. Maybe we'll go back there and look again sometime. Who knows? But thank you for joining me at a look at this creepy place. And hopefully you'll join me next time where we'll talk about something else. Bye.